Shalom. Akim, this is Yahweh Tazah coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Rakah Kodash. Barakatam to you, Akim. Coming back with another lesson today. Just going into the topic and subject of views and followers. All right. Just basically want to say that it don't matter if you have 1,000, 500,000 followers, million followers, don't mean nothing, man. All right. The Lord don't deal with the quantity, he deals with quality. And he's looking for a few elect men, women, and children that are destined from the foundations of the earth to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and that gift of salvation. All right, which everybody is claiming that they got. Everybody's claiming that they're saved, this, that, and the third. All right, man. Well, we're going to see here pretty soon, man. All right. We all know that the Lord is coming back, and we measure that through the prophecies of the scriptures and through the things that are going on in the earth, man, such as natural disasters, the current world events with the higher-ups, the elites, all these different nations, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, pestilences, in diverse places and earthquakes and things of that nature. All right, man. That's how we know that Yahweh Shai is coming back, who y'all people ignorantly call Jesus Christ and God, Yahweh, whatever the hell you decide to call him. The true name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. All right. So basically, I'm just gonna prove that to you so-called Christians, all right, you self-proclaimed Christians, all right, you people don't got the truth, man. All right, you bow down to that white Jesus. You bow down to Caesar Borgia, and your numbers don't mean shit. All right. So I'm gonna prove it right here in the book of John, chapter 6, verse 60. Many therefore of his disciples, when they had heard this, they said, "This is a hard saying. Who can hear it?" When Yahweh Shai knew himself that his disciples murmured at it, he said unto them, "Doth this offend you?" That's right, because when you read up, it's talking about him being the bread of life, and that you had to eat of his flesh in order to inherit or to gain salvation, eternal life. All right, but they didn't understand what it was referring to, man. All right, spiritual. You talking about eating some cannibalism? He was speaking spiritual. It's talking about the road, the word of the word that we have here in our hand, man. All right, the Bible. So they were offended at that. All right, and it said, verse 61, Yahweh Shai knew in himself that his disciples murmured at him. He said unto them, "Doth this offend you?" Right, and the disciple goes back to the word as being a student. You're under a learning process. You're under a probation period, man. All right, don't mean that you've graduated. Doesn't mean you've been accepted. All right, doesn't mean that you are a true follower of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You ain't doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, you're learning. You're under tutelage right now. All right, so what Yahweh Shai was doing, he was breaking things down when he was on the scene, man. All right, but they were offended in what he was speaking about. They couldn't understand, nor could they receive it. That's why it says, "He that hath an ear, let him hear." All right, because you have to have that understanding, and if it don't resonate with you, you're going to reject it. You're going to regurgitate everything you learn, and you're going to walk away with your stomach hurting, man. All right, so he said unto them, "Does this offend you?" Right, you know what I'm saying? You whack ass Christians out there, all right, you Edomites that claiming holding the Bible and act like you're going to receive salvation. You ain't going to receive salvation, man. All right, if you ain't if you ain't a Hebrew Israelite, if your blood and your spirit don't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're dumb, man. You can't be grafted in. You can't just wiggle yourself into the fold. All right, and there's many scriptures that prove that. All right, so he says, does this offend you? What? And if ye shall see the Son of Man ascend up where he was before. What? And if ye shall see the Son of Man ascend up where he was before. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. That's right. He was telling, hey man, what I'm telling you with the metaphor that I'm using is spiritual. You know? But what if you see me go ascend into heaven? How are you going to believe? You know, you can't even understand earthly things, man. You know? But it's just to prove a point that Yahushua had many disciples. But he had a select few, which were the 12. All right. And he said in verse 63 or 64, but there are some of you that believe not. For Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not and who should betray him. And he said, therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. All right. Real quick, I want to bring out Matthew 11:6. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. Okay. So blessed are those that are not offended in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They're going to continue and follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. All right. Because the Lord is dealing with a small remnant, a small group of sheep that he keeps close to himself as him being the shepherd. Luke chapter 12, verse 32 says, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. All right. He don't say everybody, man. He's not talking about everybody. He's talking about a small, a remnant of sheep, which is a metaphor that he used as an analogy, referring to his pure ones, the little ones. All right, the elect that are of men, that are men, women, and children. Okay, so it says in verse John 6:64, but there are some of you that believe not, for Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. And he said, therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. That's right. So you can't come unto the Lord on your own free will, man. All right. You have to be moved by the Spirit, authorized by the Father to come and follow his Son, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, not Jesus Christ, not Jesus Cristo, whatever you people decide to call him, Christ, Yah. All right, this is Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. That's right. So the Lord don't deal with numbers. He don't deal with great numbers, man. You know, he deals with quality, not quantity. He's always done that. All right. He says, John 6:66, from that time many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. You see? So there's many people that Yahushua, many people that they were going to see Yahushua. They were listening to what he was saying. They were following him. Just like you got all these followers on YouTube. You got followers on, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media you got out there. That doesn't mean they're all with you. All right. Doesn't mean they're all going to be saved. They're just bigging you up. Probably making you even more proud. Thinking in your mind that you're somebody when you ain't shit, man. You know? And that's something that I was taught. And I understand it now. And not just now today, I'm talking about in the past. That I don't care about how many numbers or whatever it is that I got going on this YouTube account. As long as I'm pushing this word, that's what the Lord requires of me. All right, that's it. And if the elect are sealed because of the Spirit of Yahushua using me, then so be it. And the Lord will, if it's up to the Lord to reveal it to me, and however he decides to reveal it, it's going to be revealed. But for now, that's not my concern. My concern is to seek out my own salvation with fear and trembling and push his word. All right, you earthly carnal people, y'all are concerned with numbers. Y'all are concerned of quantity. Okay, but the men of the Lord that on the highways and the byways that are sincere, they ain't worried about. They're not concerned about that. They're concerned about pushing his word and sealing up the elect and just seeking out their own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, because at the end of the day, we had to basically save our own selves, man. All right. So from there, Got another one. And 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1, it says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." And that's what everybody is trying to achieve. They're trying to get that ticket. They're trying to get that token. They're trying to get that seal, all right, that reserved seat, which is what? The kingdom, man. But the world that we have now is made for many, but the world to come is for few. All right, why? Because there's not many that are going to find it. All right, not many people are going to find it. You can have however many people following you on your little YouTube account. It don't mean nothing, man. All right, and blessed is he that, I mean, if it is, you got 1,000 followers that they're all the part of the elect. Hey, man, that's good. That's good. But you can't set your heart on that, man. You just gotta keep pushing his word. But that's how us brothers, we know that how Esau and all the 2/3 are. They're worried about numbers. Oh, you're just by yourself. You ain't nobody with you. This, that, and the third. All right, man, that's cool. You can say whatever and think whatever you want, but I got the scriptures to back me up. All right, I got the scriptures to tell me the truth, and that's all I need. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, and I'll start at verse 9. It says, "For we are laborers together with the Most High. You are God's husbandry. You are the Most High's building. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach." So that's a guarantee. Yahushua HaMashiach, all right, is that cornerstone. He's that foundation that no one can lift nor take away. All right, nor can they remove it or break it. But we have to be careful on how we build upon that. Right? That's what it said in verse 10. Verse 12, it says, "Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is." That's right, man. So you so-called Christians out there that think you got all these followers, because you're telling them about your stupid dreams and your little setting your dates when you think the Lord's giving you a certain date on when the Lord's coming back. Hey, man, all those people you got following you, they're going to be tried by that fire, man. That's talking about that persecution. They're going to fold. All right, they're going to fold, and they're going to go, all that shit you're telling them is going to go out the window, man. All right? And they're going it's going to see what a man's work of what sort it is. And you're going to see that there were just nothing but wood, hay, and stubble. All right, they weren't of gold, silver, and precious stones, but they were just wood, hay, and stubble, meat for the fire, man. All right, verse 14, it says, "If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If a man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. But he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire." You see? So the Lord deals with small numbers, man. And he's only coming back for the elect. All right? The nation of Israel, who are Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians. All right? It don't matter what color you is. If you have the fear of the Lord and you believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and you're calling and confessing that name, and you rehearse the righteous acts, then more likely you're Israelite, man. All right? You got to have faith, confidence, and go forward, man. Okay? Got another one here. Let's see. This is in the book of Romans, chapter 8. Start at verse 5. It says, "Even so then at this present time also there's a remnant according to the election of grace." Okay? So there's a remnant, all right, a small portion of individuals of the nation of Israel that are going to receive salvation. And the proof on that is in the book of Isaiah,